Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be working on a bullet journal setup that's all about planning for my YouTube video uploads. And I thought that might be something that might benefit some of you out there too, so I thought I would share it with you. So if you've been around my channel for a while, you might recognize my bullet journal. I've done, I think, 4 bullet journal setup videos, and one of them is actually my most popular upload ever, which is my Disney themed month. I'll put that one in the card up above if you want to check it out if you haven't seen it. But basically, I haven't been using my bullet journal much in the past few months because I just haven't had time. If you saw my most recent video regarding my 2019 review and my 2020 art goals, one of them was to post more regularly on YouTube. So I figured in order to further that goal, I was going to set myself up here in my bullet journal with an overload of organization. And then that way, hopefully, I will be more productive when it comes to using my time wisely. So that said, I'm going to get started. I have everything sketched out and I'm just going to start putting it together. I do want to say that a lot of this setup was inspired and referenced from Darkest Raven Designs, and I'll link to her video in the card so that you can go check that out also, because it has a lot of great information and I used it for the basis of what I'm doing here with a few changes. So the first page I'm working on here is just a title page, and it's something fun to kind of start off the bullet journal on the right foot with a inspirational quote and kind of setting up the style that the rest of these pages are going to have, which is based on like an old-time scrapbook with the photo corners and kind of the aged look. The quote is by Helen Keller and it's, "Life is either a daring adventure or nothing." And I thought that was really fitting based on the experiences I've had over the past year and what I hope to do this year. And to me, the best part of this setup is that it is going to last me the whole year. So I only have to do the setup once, and then everything after that will just be upkeep and filling in all of the things that I need to write down each month. Okay, now it's time to choose an accent color, and I think I'm gonna go with the lightest pink maybe? We'll see how we like it. Oh, that's too light. Let's go with the darker pink. I could go with a brown too. Oh, a brown might actually fit it better since it's an old scrapbook kind of thing. Let's try. Looks kind of orange, but that works. Typically, I would swatch everything out ahead of time and decide on my colors and see how everything looked together before I went ahead and did the artwork. But since this is just going to be for me and I'm not too overly concerned with how it looks, it's more about how it functions, I'm just kind of winging it here. Okay, I do think I want to use this as just an accent behind the words. I don't know if you'll even be able to see it though, is the thing. I can't see it. Well, it's a light accent, I guess. I wonder if one of these skin tones would be a better accent color. I'm gonna test it over here. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just something really soft, that's all I wanted. There. Okay, so we'll use these two. This page is my upload tracker, and if you go watch Darkest Raven Designs video, you'll see what this does and why it's here. This one's gonna take me a long time to line, so bear with me. Whew, okay, now that all of that is done, I'm gonna try something kind of exciting, which is these alphabet stamps for the title. I have had these for quite a while, I guess, and I just recently found them when going through some stuff in the garage. And so I bought a little ink pad, and I'm gonna try using that. Oh, that's really cute. I'm excited. I think these fit in perfectly with our theme. And they definitely add to that old-fashioned kind of look. I love it. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and erase all of my sketchiness. Oh no! So apparently that ink takes a while to dry. I don't know if I can very well fix that, but that's okay. We'll see how it goes. Oh, actually, maybe it erases. Looks like it might erase a little bit. Oh, that's convenient. That was dumb. Okay, but look. Not bad. Okay, that did help quite a bit. It also was made worse by my clumsy hands, but you know what? That's okay. Okay, so there's everything erased. I smudged that part on purpose to make it match this part. No, I actually didn't. I'm just impatient. Anyway, I think that this stamp ink takes like an uber long time to dry, and I am impatient. But we're gonna go back in with our accent color here and just color our corner things. Then I'm gonna go in with my super light one and just highlight the month names. I'm gonna turn this so I won't get my hands in the ink again. Okay, now that that page is done and dry, we can move on to the next page. So this will be a page to track my collaborations, and this page is my growth tracker. And it's going to track all of my social media growth on YouTube, Instagram, and Patreon. Okay, I learned my lesson on the last page, and I am not going to stamp up here until I have erased everything and written everything else in, because, oh boy, that was a mess. I think I'll go in with this guy and just kind of highlight every other line so it's easier for me to see which line I'm on. So I gotta turn the book for this one. Wow, okay, I really like how that looks. You might be able to tell I'm not being as decorative with these pages as some of my previous bullet journal setups have been, and that is mostly because part of what is holding me back from bullet journaling is feeling like I have to be so artistic with it, when really what it needs to be is a place for me to enhance my productivity. So I'm trying to force myself to just kind of chill out and be quick with it so that it can work for me instead of me working for it so much, you know? Okay, here we go. I'm just kind of guessing at where these letters are going to go, and I'm trying not to be too particular about it. Like, I think I'm definitely going to have to put these closer together for this word. And I actually really like it when it kind of gets off like that. I'm not doing it on purpose really, but I'm definitely letting it happen. It does kind of look like an old-time mail thing or something, huh? Oh man, look at my fingers. Okay, this page is going to be growth tracker, so that is what's next. I tried to wash my hands, it didn't work too well. We're going to keep going anyway. This one's kind of a big one though. This one is a little bit different than the one that Darkest Raven Designs had done, just because I'm going to use her sticky note idea, but I'm going to use it in a slightly different way. So I'll explain this as I get it drawn out here. So this spread is basically a reusable progress chart for the status of all of my videos. I've broken down the process of creating my videos into 6 steps, and then I've created a section for each of those steps. And then what I can do with that is write the title of each video on a sticky note and just move that sticky note to whichever stage of completion that particular video is in. That way I can track multiple videos at one time and at a glance be able to see the status of all my projects at once. I think this will be a really useful tool for me to be able to keep track of everything that I want to get done in the next few weeks or however many I'm tracking, and just make sure things don't fall by the wayside accidentally. As you can see, I had a lot of help during this portion of the project from my kitty Guinevere. Okay, I've waited a little bit. As you can see, my helper has left for now. We'll see if she comes back, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and turn the page. I don't know if that's fully dry, but it's late and I'd like to get to bed. So this is gonna be the last spread of this Plan With Me, and basically what this is my monthly calendar for January. And it's actually going to show which days I'm working, which days I'm in the studio, and which days are upload days. And then that way I can plan out and write down what I'm going to be working on which days, so that I can make sure I have enough time to work on everything before I hit an upload deadline. So that's what we're going to do with this page. And I tried to make plenty of room here. Wednesdays are a little bit bigger, or they look a little bit bigger just because they span 2 pages, but everything's actually the same, 6 squares across and 6 squares down. So here's where I'm color coding the days based on where I'm gonna be. So the dark brown is when I'm at work at my day job, and then the studio days are orange, and that's when I'm gonna work on stuff in my studio here at home. And then I'm marking each upload day with pink. And then as you can see here, I'm filling in what I'm gonna do on each day, and then as I go through the month I'll continue to do that. Okay guys, here is a final flip through of my 2020 social media / YouTube planner. Starting with our title page here, moving on to my upload tracker with space beneath each month to talk about which videos I actually uploaded, and then I can also highlight those dates on the calendars themselves. A list of the collaborations I hope to do with people. My growth tracker to track my growth monthly in YouTube, Instagram, and Patreon. My videos in progress chart, where I will use my sticky notes to move videos into the different sections of completion. And my first calendar for January, where I can write everything I need to do and which days I need to do it on. So that said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video, which, if all goes according to plan, should be next Sunday. Bye everybody.